before we get into it, I looked up this dragon, I must admit. Kinda fed up, not able to find it. Even given the instructions. And I now understand why I didn't find it. And it's annoying. So I have to say about that. I think I'm like somewhat justified in my not finding it, but at the same time, you know, obviously if you looked harder, you'd find it. So, anyways, hello. Alright, I guess this guy's not passive anymore. And I'm dead. Why? Jeez. Let's this swing here. I don't want to fight you. I wanted to help you. Why was he okay when I turned the game off? Now he's very much not okay. He really likes doing this stuff. Oh, okay. Further than I thought. You're empty. Not empty though. Honestly, I just want to hit his shield twice. It usually attacks in the middle. Or kicks a lot. That attack in close quarters is kind of... What do you do? When you're far enough away, you can just leave. It's not an issue. That sucks. I didn't even drop anything. It's just over. Back? Probably not. He wasn't aggro before, so I must have triggered something last time which would make him go hollow, but only after you reload the whole game. So, no items left behind. It's just over. This freaking sucks. No closure for this character. Just a chair. Any of these guys? Alright, whatever. This one's interesting. Anyway, that sucks. So the area to continue the DLC is is there a drop here? Okay. It's that way. Oh, no. Where's the one? There it is. Here. So in this elevator that's here, halfway down there's this thing. I'm not sure where it is. Too slow. And I know that this thing is there. I've been there before. But when I was here, I came over here and I dropped down onto this little platform because there was an item in this guy's hand and I took it. And I figured that was the whole thing, because earlier in the game I'm like, how do I get this item? Oh, there's a hole, I'm gonna find it at some point, and I found it and I moved on. But apparently, if you don't, which direction did I run? I don't remember. But if you don't go the way I went, there's another way. So yeah, I went this way and I saw that hole. I never noticed that there's another way. My bad. And I wrote off this entire area because I figured the only reason for its existence was so you could drop down there. But I was wrong. So there's this other area. There's the thing. Okay. Actually, that alone might be evidence that there's more here, but anyway, so this guy has no sword. Sword, 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 no sword. That was it. So I had the puzzle correct. I'm looking for a guy either without arms or without weaponry. And there are all these statues all over the place, and I looked for so many of them, and I just never came here. Time's up, let's do this. There's an item on the other side. Sucks about patches though. I feel like I really screwed up this character because like Patch's quest, dead. Onion Bro, dead. Like I've seen no conclusion to him. The last thing I ever saw was that he was in the well. Maybe I should go back to the well. I don't know if I even ever gave him the armor. I thought I did. In any case. And I have no sorcerer NPC in Firelink. The pyro guy doesn't accept certain books, Which seems like, is there another pyro guy somewhere? Oh. How stylish. But, you know, on the other hand, perhaps that's just to be expected. On your first playthrough, you just screw up a ton of stuff because you don't know what you're doing. Oops. Okay. Manus time? There you are. Okay. It's a dragon. Dragons are weak to lightning. This is a lightning weapon. It uses fire. Kind of poopy against fire. Hmm. Okay. Well. Camera work could be a bit better. I think the lock-on target is its head. But if you want to get close enough to actually hit the guy, you have to go beyond its head. Oh, actually, this is the correct place. So, this is another case of don't lock on. by the way. Okay. Just checking. Some stuff.
Ken Block's 14-year-old daughter is already drifting.
Really?
The second form doesn't seem any different. At least, maybe I'm unconsciously manipulating the AI by not locking on and by just constantly just running under its belly every time. Maybe it's not doing what those things would be different. Whatever. Where And then you get like 250k or something. This. Excuse me. So is that it for the DLC? Especially because Patches is dead. Not sure how I was supposed to help him, but oh well. I'm kind of like not digging this DLC. From the perspective of story, and perhaps there is story there, there's a good story there. It's too obtuse for me to realize on the first play. I don't even remember what the guy said. Oh, I should go back there. Okay, first, don't be an idiot. Yeah, there was some cutscene that played where the guy put me into the painting, or maybe that's not correct.
Ashen one, thou then
convinced me to touch the painting or whatever. Which
very well, then take no.
Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels,
2, 1, 2,
manifestations of disparity, elucidated by fire,
2,
borrowed
1,
within me,
2.
retreating to a darkness beyond the reach of flame. Let them assume a new master, inhabiting ash, casting themselves.
Mayst thou thy peace.
Like, I don't remember what he said and why I went into the painting or what that meant. But then, okay, now you're in the painting, and just like, what's the story of this painting, right? The painted world in DS1 was a bit clearer in that there was, you didn't know who it was, but you understood that basically, abominations or whatever were sent to the painted world to go over there and stop interfering with the real world. And by abomination, I mean like, obviously it's Dark Souls, like half the bosses are abominations, but in the eyes of the gods at the time, so Gwyn and whoever. So they put people there, and you get there and there's Priscilla, who's this like half not human, but because all the Anor Londo people are they're humanoid, but they're very, very tall. They're like giants, not quite giants, but so there's this humanoid person that's that height, but has like feathers and a dragon tail and stuff. And you're like, how is this thing? And that's what I mean by abomination. So as far as Gwyn was concerned, this person was an abomination. And I think you can find some item which states some lore. Maybe it's on her weapon, I don't remember. And she was like the offspring of Seath and somebody, I don't remember who. Maybe Guinevere? Probably not. I don't remember. Anyway, and Gwyn is like, no, that can't be allowed to exist. Let's just banish it into the painting. And then there was also like the Life Hunt scythe, which was itself like deemed too powerful for the world or whatever. So let's put that in the painting too. So the painted world was kind of like the short little brief thing, but at least it was understandable. And the doll led you there. But here you just walk, you're just minding your own business. You walk into a building and some guy's like, hey, touch this painting. And you're like, okay, and then you're in there. And then once you're in there, all right, let's figure out what's going on. And the most I could get out of it was that the painting was rotting away. And the people living inside the painting were either trying to paint more paintings to like go deeper, sort of Inception style, or were trying to combat the rot. And I kind of like the, assuming I have that correct, by the way, I kind of like the idea of the painting rotting away. And like that affecting stuff inside the painted world. Which was like all those weird mosquito things. And like the trees were getting destroyed and stuff like that. Like that's all cool. But you do that and then you get to the drag heap. And you're like, why am I here? By the way, there's also the other thing that like that's the story of the painting and the people living in the painting as a whole, but the individual people in the painting is like, I don't know, the Millwood Warriors are here, okay. There's a dude at the bottom with a bunch of wolves. Who's that guy? Why is he here? What's his story? Don't know. I don't have it on me, but maybe I should. Okay, well, I'll get back to that in a second. What did I just get? This? Yes. Conceive? I think I've seen an enemy actually use this attack. Oh, one similar to it anyway. Excuse me. And then it's weird that like this is here, by the way. Like, yep, this is the one. Seath the Pale Drake, aka Seath the Scaleless, and then it's like, oh, then there's also this one, just like a fake copy. What else is new? Just the one. Oh, here we are. So this is dark. Makes sense. And it's a katana. 40 decks for this thing. Wow. Granted, at this point in the game, if you were dex build, you would easily have that much, but still. A lot. Anyway, so yeah, people in the painting. You had this guy, champion of the undead match. It's like, all right, what's the undead match? Why is this guy important? Like, yeah, he's a champion of it, but like, why does that matter? Why is he here in the painting? And like other than this, I didn't see any other reference to anything. That structure that he was under was clearly copy pasted from the Painted World in DS1. It's where Priscilla is. It's very obvious. Is there a connection there? And then you have the little girl, which I want to go talk to, who's trying to paint something and needs like fire souls or whatever to do it. Okay. But why is she there? Why does she want to paint something new? Maybe it's the rot thing. Not totally sure. Seems she just wanted to paint something. Something warm or something like that. Or wait, no, she wanted something cold, which is already in a cold place, but whatever. Then you have Frigi or whatever her name was. Who basically just tells you to leave when you show up. And then there's the other guy that wants a flail for some reason. And has like a basin of lava or whatever. And you fight them a lot. Oh, and then there's that invader guy that I was having so much trouble with. Just before you get to the first time you meet the little girl painter lady. I don't, and he's all like righteous about his duty, and it's like, but why? Well, why are you here? Why is anyone here? I don't understand this world and what its logic is. And then the drag heap is, oh, everything's on fire. Huh. The drag heap is like, is there literal time travel in this game between the bonfires? Because like the first half of the game, everything made sense. You could see where things, wow, okay, this was not on fire before. You happy? Oh, so this is connected. Alright, I'm gonna do that in a moment. Is the drag heap also in the painting? It warps you directly there from here. Hold on. If it's also in the painting, then that makes a lot more sense, actually. Sort of. Well, and the Ring City is also directly connected because you fly there from the Drag Heap area. Like no bonfire, you just fly. It just says travel. Snake person. Did I read something about a snake person? Those just look like logs of wood connected with rope. It is a statue after all. Kind of assumed it was just a person. Anyway, I thought it's something about a snake person. There's no way I'm gonna find it now. I didn't read that. Battle in the dark. How exactly? That's fine. Wait, so the blood of Pygmy Lord, aka like the owner of the original owner of the Dark Soul. Their blood dried, and when their blood dried, it consumed Dark Soul. Am I reading this right? Or is it like he came upon the Pygmy Lords and based on what he saw, decided to consume the Dark Soul? So that's also a valid interpretation. In any case, who needs this shit? Go ahead, have like the most important thing
My
ever.
thanks, Ashen One. With this will I paint a world.
Is the DLC
Please
actually-
tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee.
Name's Poop.
My thanks. I will paint a world of that name. It will be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. And one day, it will make someone a goodly home. I wonder when Uncle Gale intends his return.
Yeah.
I hope the new painting will be to him a gentle home.
Yeah.
My thanks I will assuredly of a cold one day.
So I guess the best thing to do now is this. Anyway, back to story DLC stuff. And back to DS1. So that's like the painted world is there, and that's fine. But the Illusive DLC makes so much sense. Like, and granted, the story was ultra simple, but it was so easy to follow as a result. You know, you meet this character, and then this character disappears, and at the location where you first met them, now there's this weird portal thing. And you're hinted to go to it because of this necklace you find, which mentions, I think it mentions Illusive, or it mentions ancient magic. But both of those two things were things that were brought up by that NPC. So you head back there, you see this weird portal thing, you get grabbed into it, and then you fight a boss for no reason. And then you meet this NPC that's like, hey, here's the deal. That person you found was like basically kidnapped. Go rescue them. And you're like, okay. And then you just like, you go. And then as you're going, you're like, wait a minute, I recognize this place. And then they start telling you about the abyss. and the story of Artorias, and then you play a part in that, the history of this character, and you may or may not have already known about this character because of Sif, and like the sword that you get there or whatever, or the swords, the stuff you can make out of Sif's soul. So you fight the Sanctuary Guardian for no reason, and then you fight Artorias for a good reason, and then you keep going, and you fight Manus for a good reason. And each one of these bosses is sort of like introduced ahead of time, so you kind of know what's, like, why they exist and why you're fighting them, more or less. And then the dragon at the end, Calamine. It's more like you were doing stuff, it showed up to be this big looming threat. If you actually go to it, it just like destroys you every time. Meanwhile, you're talking to friendly archer dude who's carving stones. And he's like, check this out. He shoots that thing down, and then you can go fight it. And like, it made sense to me. Each boss made sense. Each character made sense in the world. Everything was fine. And when I finished the final boss, or when you finish Manus, and you think you're done, and then you're like, wait a minute, there's still that dragon, you go kill the dragon. It's clear to you that that's the end. You've done all the things in the DLC, you can leave in peace now. You can even go back to the mushroom lady, and she's like, thanks for everything, bye. And I'm like, alright. But in this one, it's like, is it over? I've just been wandering around killing things for no reason. Like, is there more? Like, I've just kind of run out of things to discover. I didn't think of coming back here and talking to this person, which apparently did work.
My thanks I will of a cold one day.
One day. So I feel like this is, you know, if they happened to make a future DLC, this would be it.
My I of what?
I'm not expecting it to actually finish that. Might be wrong though. So I think I'm done. Oh wait. Oh, I wanted to go to that well where here, where I last saw. I think I last saw him here. It's the last memory I have of it anyway. Is he still in there? He's probably dead. Oh my god, he is still down there.
Maybe I can fashion a replacement from I've got to.
Oh my god, okay. Well, I guess I'll go get his armor. I never found it anywhere, but I know Patches sells it. Oh my god. I screwed up so far. I was expecting to eventually find it, naturally. I don't know if I just missed it or if you were intended to just buy it from this guy. Although this guy only showed up way later. Where's the guy that's here? Oh yeah, you.
Now invade and uncover.
Oh, you have nothing else to say. Patches. Patches. Talk to me. Do we have enough? Yes. need to get the shield too?
Hi.
Ooh. This sucks. Because now I don't know where the next place he's gonna show up is. So I have to like search the entire world for his next location. Unless he just goes to Firelink or something. It tells me.
I mean, me? I've... Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. I, Siegfried of Katarina, salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, comrade.
Tell me where you're gonna go.
No need to worry about me. With my trusty suit of... Until we meet.
No, I need something more specific.
Until...
I kind of just want to like end it, honestly. It's gone. Popping on the well. Oop. So where does he go? Maybe it's over here. On the other side? This is enemy. Come here.
Ashen one, thou wish, then call I am of thousand. Mayst thou?
Might be in here somewhere. Or in here somewhere. Who knows? I figure, like, I don't want to search through the whole game just to find him. I did start another character anyway, so maybe just next time I'll buy the armor right away. And then it'll happen naturally. Because, you know, whatever events were to happen, they're probably all ruined anyway, because the entire game is already over. Oh, that's how you call her. Alright, well, roll the credits. GG game. The only person I ever summoned. Why is the sun like that?
Anyone there?
Yeah.
I think I got the server thing working. I'm gonna send you the link to the.
Awkward timing. Let's meet at Discord.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle.
I'm just there with my axe.
But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness. Like embers linked by Lord's Pass.
I have control. I could see her there for a moment.
Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
Yep. Oh. Wait. What the fuck? Big menu. So it's still not. It's just like, nah, nothing happened, but now you can initiate New Game Plus whenever you want. Did she say anything different? Or did this like literally just not happen?
Ashen One, thou then call, I am thou.
Wait, what if can I just go choose a different option? So I don't have to replay the game to get the other endings? I don't know if she was gonna say anything else. I wanted to open my menu and pull out a torch. Oh, no, the fire's gone. This is a weird state, actually. Like, I guess it's good that they let you do that, but it's also really strange. Because it's like, yeah, the fire's dead, but everything's still lit. No one seems to care. And she still says like, yeah, just call upon me. It's a bit of a broken state. Kinda sucks. I hope I didn't miss anything by trying to open the menu. I might actually just look up the ending on YouTube or something. That specific ending. she would have said anything else.
Ashen thou, then I am thou. Ashen one, if thine heart kill me, I will return as the
Why
as
can't I
it
kill
is.
you now?
Mayst thou thy peace dis.
Should I? What if I kill you now? Nah, the game. This is just a broken state. This guy really doesn't like that bonfire. Well, that's that, I guess. Everything's wrong. There. 100 hours on this blasted character. So yeah, I guess that's it. Unless we immediately are just like, alright, soul level 1. Soul level 1, let's go. Until I get too frustrated to continue. Where am I? Let's go down the tower. This freaking character. Hi guys. Notice me? Okay. It's very different to my other character. Oh, I got the key for the store actually. Ow. Grab that. The heck is dissolution? Like you want to be targeted, I guess. Huh. Wakey wakey. It's actually kind of funny, like, you know, once you get to the point where you sort of know what you're doing as far as upgrading weapons, and especially if you have like a sort of plan for what weapons you want to be using, it makes it so much easier to kill stuff. Even though, is that guy gonna come down? Oh, it does. Because like, you know, I'm obviously super low level, but I hate these guys. Yeah, so level 1, but I'm still like one-shotting a lot of simple enemies. Do I have a knife? need a knife. So I can't equip the bow yet. So good. Is this any good? So it's worse, but it's blessed. Oh, right, this is Ratville. So small. It's pathetically slow. Oh, no, I can't equip this. Is it a tower shot? No. If only I had more strength. I don't remember
You like
whatever
poking
happened to
around
this
in
guy.
cells, do you? How very... Well, she's a lost cause. Couldn't even become a firekeeper after I brought her all this way, and she's beyond repair. The woman's a good... She's...
Hi.
Someone there. Oh, the dogs, little creatures, so please.
Yep. You're blind, but let me poke your nose.
Then I am brave. Oh, I came your time, but it... Oh,
Okay.
You've gone and rescued her. How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond. Very well. I am Egon, a knight of Karim. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety, and only for that long.
So, like, she's
What's the
fine till the
matter?
very end,
I am an...
unless something happens. At least she's fine on my other characters. Alright, I'm gonna fight this guy, I'm probably gonna die. And then I'm just gonna like go eat or something. Alright, well, I'm almost dead. There we go. That was quick. So actually, it's probably going to be the same deal. The same sort of epiphany, if you want to call it that, as when I was fighting Gale. It's like, oh, okay, he's gonna do like 30 attacks or whatever, and all I really need to do to survive this is don't roll away because he chases you and moves forward at such ridiculous velocity that it's gonna hit you. Rolling sideways, same problem. But if you roll sort of diagonally around to get behind him, it takes him a while to rotate to get back around to you. So you have a moment where you're not taking damage. which is great. So maybe that'll work on this guy. Also, just parry. Because I was looking at, you know, I can't use very many weapons on this character. In fact, let me clean up. So I can't use very many weapons, so I was looking at this, like figuring out whether or not I want to actually use this thing. And you look at the description it has, and it says, oh, it doesn't say that at all. Well, in any case, if you equip this in your left hand, and you do a L2, it does a parry. And so I stood here being like, you know, what's the timing, right? Listen to the button. You see how quick it comes out, and then I switch back to this, and there's a delay. So I'm like, wait a minute. And then even if I switch to... So on this character I bought a parry shield. This one. Well, this is also... Alright, let's just do both of these. So, if I switch to this, these both weigh 1.5. Or sorry, that one weighs 2. Alright, let's try this one first. Oh. That's a completely different animation. I was using this one, which is the same animation, right? But it's slow compared to so much faster. So that's why I was thinking, like, maybe I should just be using this for parry. But actually, looking at this, I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe I should be using this thing. Is this better or worse? I don't know. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna lose my souls, but I also don't really care. What am I gonna use my souls for anyway? Hey, can I parry you? No. I can't. Oh no. Is this what I've been missing my whole life? I just have to use this shield in particular, and it just works? Oh, give me a break. I was using like a buckler or whatever on my original character when I tried to parry. Oh no. Hey, you. Hit me. Okay, that was my bad. I accept that was my bad. One other time, please. Test it. Hi. Oh, still too early. Stop it. Don't land on me. Uh-oh. Okay, fine. No retaliation? I'm so upset. Oh my god. Hi, jerk. Oh my god, it's so... Alright, well now I know what I'm doing with this character. Screw everything else, I'm using this shield. Oh my god, I had no idea. There were different animation. And it's so much... Kill me. See, I was thinking... now I have like such renewed vigor. I was thinking that this character, I don't know if I'll actually succeed on this run at all. I might just give up at some point. Because... I can ditch that. Because, like, I figured I just wouldn't be able to do it. Given how much trouble I've had on my other character. But now that I can parry, now I'm feeling a lot better about this. I just want to parry all the things. Except these guys, they're trash. I played the whole game wanting to parry. Can I just climb this? Oh yeah, you can actually go faster if you hold the button. Does it use stamina? Let's test. No, it's just slightly faster. Why doesn't it just do that all the time? Alright, anyway. Why did I come this way? Actually, I take that back. This is a lot easier than going to the other guys. So I hit this walk off. Oh, stupid parry shit. I can't believe it. I could have done parry with huge weapons. That's like my favorite thing. Can't do that on this character. Should probably heal. Alright, let's see how this goes now. Badly. There we go. Oh, no. That's bad. That's fine. Anyways, TIL, you can parry different shields, and different shields are better. Yay! Or at least this one shield is better. I'm gonna go back to my other one real quick. I also, if you noticed, I have a third character, which I made a million years ago. And I was like, oh, my super heavy weapon character is not working out for me. Ugh, God damn it. Let me just try making like, oh my god, everything is exploding. Leave me alone, I'm playing a game. And I have to sit through the stupid credits again. Yeah, I made a new character at some point, and I was like, alright, it's gonna be a Dex character, it's gonna parry, it's gonna poke people with thrusts, swords. This one. And I hated it. It was awful. Because I couldn't parry anything. And now I'm like, wait a minute. So here's the thing. When I played this character, I bought myself this buckler. And I bought it because it says features a large central thing designed for parrying. And I'm like, oh, okay. So this must be good at parrying. And then I use it. It also has this animation. I was having so much difficulty parrying with this thing. Maybe it's actually fine. I'm just an idiot. I don't know. But I gave up on parrying is the point. Is this one the same? Oops. No, this is the crappy. can't believe it. Alright, anyways. That's it for now. That's the game. At least most of it, despite my best efforts. I've obviously screwed up a bunch of crap. Oh, let's have 4. So yeah, that's it. I don't know if I'm gonna bother to stream Soul Level 1. I probably won't, to be honest. Yeah, that's it. See ya.